What's going on YouTube? It's Juggernaut, and today we are back at it again with another video. And in today's video, guys, I want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. But today's video, guys, I'm going to be talking about why I think World War II is bad. I want to preface my comments by saying that I do not hate this game. I've had fun playing this game before, and I think that there are a lot of people that truly have a great time playing this Call of Duty. And by no means is this to attack them or make them feel like they're wrong or anything. If you like the game, good for you. That's great. I'm happy. I want to like the game too, but I can't like this game. And I think it all comes down to one thing, and that's the fact that I feel like this Call of Duty is watered down. And by no means I don't want to see in the comments maybe someone say like, you're just mad because you're bad at the game. And granted, I'm not the best at this game. I did not think that I would be as bad as I am at the game. But if you look on my channel, I've dropped nukes before. I've dropped a nuke in this game. I've done well in this game. I've gotten vicious medals in this game. And on occasion, I'll drop a vicious medal. I'll go off. And you know, that's kind of like why I don't that's why I don't like this game, because I can't do it consistently. So I don't know if I'm coming off biased here, but there are just some core things that I feel like this game is just not very good at. So we're just gonna go ahead and hop straight into it. So my biggest problem so far with World War II, and it's been my problem ever since the beta came out actually, is the fact that they took away the Pick-10 system. So basically the reason they took it away was because there were some complaints, and when I mean some, there was a minority of people on Reddit and on social media that would complain about the Pick-10 system was unfair. It was overpowered. There were people that would use crutch perks in order to do well. And by no means do I think that the Pick-10 system was perfect. It was not perfect, and I'll be the first one to admit that it did have some problems. But I don't think divisions were the solution. And you know, you might ask what I mean by watered down. What is watered down? Like, what I mean, I just take divisions for example. They took away the fact that you could customize and build a class around your playstyle or the way you wanted to play the game in that certain match. And they took that away, and they put something to where you have to adapt to the division. You can't use a sniper in World War II and use airborne division. You'll be a detriment to your team. And that just really doesn't make any sense to me, how I can't run for longer distances using a sniper. I have to use mountain division if I want to snipe, or I have to use armored division if I want to use an LMG. You can't mix and match a lot of these classes together, and on occasion you can. Like, you could mix and match ARs with SMGs, with infantry and airborne division, because those aren't too different from each other. They can still work out, but there are some just other divisions where you can't mix them out at all, and that's a real big problem in my opinion. I don't feel like that really made the Call of Duty any better. I don't feel like it made it fun to play or fun to build classes, because it just took that away. And that's part of what made Call of Duty so great. If you go back to Call of Duty 4, that was when multiplayer in COD just broke out onto the scene, because you were able to create these classes and mix and match different types of perks together in order to build a class that was suitable for you. And over time, they built on that to the Pick-10 system, and that was introduced in probably the greatest CODs of all time. You got Black Ops 2 that had it, BO3, and you know, just all those games had so much to offer. And well, we go forward to now, and they took that away. That's what really bothers me about this game. And I have fun on occasion playing this game, but that's probably one of the biggest flaws. And the scary thing is that that's not something they could just fix in a minor update or a patch. They can't just fix that because it's part of the game. It's part of their product. And I just don't get why they ever threw that in there. That's my biggest problem with it. If they had Pick-10 system, if we had perks instead of basic trainings, it would be so much better. So another example of why the whole create a class system is kind of screwed and just messed up is I can't pick up ammo if I want to have cheaper score streaks, or if I want to move around quietly, or if I want to take an extra attachment. You can't build those types of class setups. You have to pick and choose from so many different things. It's like going to a major buffet and getting to build whatever type of plate you want. If you're starving, you could eat ribs with macaroni and bread and just so much stuff. And then you're forced to eat from a ration. You're forced to get, they give you green beans and a chicken breast. That's what it is. That's what it's like. And I just don't get why they ever did that. And I hope I never see divisions in any other Call of Duty. So that's kind of just what I want to go in on today's video, guys. I know it's a kind of negative video, and by no means do I hate this Call of Duty, but that's just one of the biggest problems I have with it, and I hope I never have to deal with this in any other Call of Duty game going forward, because if they keep doing this, I don't know if I'll be able to have fun playing any Call of Duty at that point, because that's what took away the most fun for me. If I'm not able to build these types of classes, then it doesn't make sense to keep playing it, because that's what made Call of Duty so great, you know? And like I said, in Black Ops 2 and all those great Call of Duties, you were able to build up these classes. And in this Call of Duty, which was supposed to be one of the greatest CODs yet, you cannot do that. They just took that away. They took away one of the things that made Call of Duty so great. They just took that away from their own game. And that's why I think a lot of people, including me, have problems with this game. But that's going to be all for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. And once again, guys, I want to say happy Thanksgiving and thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.